Hey guys. All right. I waited some time. I set the clock in, and yeah, turns out it's done. So let's start part six now.
Um, so I think I'm lost. Like, seriously lost. I've never seen fog this thick. Feels like I'm walking around blind in here. Something's not right. Something's flashing in the fog. A strange red light, and I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I'm in danger. My heart is racing.
So listen carefully, okay? I want you to go look for some type of wall, right, and then anchor yourself there until the fog passes. And whatever you do not move, okay? Since the fog is blocking your vision, you might fall off a cliff or something if you move. So just anchor down there.
Okay, I think I can find a rock wall nearby. I'll anchor myself there and wait for the fog to clear. Really hoping this works. Those. Hey, are. Are you there? Those red lights are really freaking me out. They're definitely moving closer. I know you said to wait, but my heart feels like it's pounding out of my chest. Can you talk to me? I really need you right now. Please.
Listen, okay? Just breathe in and out, okay? Listen, you're working with fog, so stay there, do not move, okay? And from what I can sense, you're probably in some type of jungle, so that thing is probably just a flower that's or something that's blowing in the wind. I know it's scary, but just calm down.
Shadow, I'm not moving. I promise. You're right, I just need to breathe. But it's not like anything I've seen before. The lights are too steady, too deliberate. It doesn't feel natural. What would you do if you were in my place? How would you calm yourself down?
I don't know. Think of go to your happy place and just whatever makes you happy, and just stay there. Calm down. Breathe in and out. As for why it moves, I mean, it's probably the wind blowing on some plants or something. And as for why it doesn't, it's not like anything I've seen. This is a new planet, so yeah, yeah. I worded it correctly.
My happy place. That's actually a nice thought. I keep imagining this little lake I used to visit back home. The water was so still. You could see every star reflected perfectly at night. But even thinking about that, these lights, they just won't let me shake the feeling something's off. The wind here doesn't feel strong enough to make them move like that.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be natural wind. There could be, different formations that support the plants. This is a completely new planet. You shouldn't assume that all logic and science that applies on Earth will apply here.
True. I keep reminding myself of that, but it's hard not to fall back on what I know. This place is full of surprises, and some of them are definitely unsettling. It's just everything feels so off right now. The fog, these lights, even the rocks around me, they all seem to be watching me in a way that's making my skin crawl. Have you ever had a moment where everything just felt wrong?
Yeah, okay, I'll share your experience. I once watched a horror movie called Candyman, which is about a supernatural killer that kills you when you go into the bathroom. Yeah, after watching that movie, I was super afraid of going to the bathroom alone. I think what you're going through is something similar to that, I think.
Candyman, huh? I can see how that'd mess with you. It's like your mind starts playing tricks, making everything seem dangerous. I feel like that's what's happening to me right now. Every little thing is amplified, and I just can't shake this uneasy feeling. Did you ever find a way to deal with it after the movie, or did the fear just fade over time?
I just kind of replace it with other things. I watched other happier movies, dramas, and over time it just went away. I'm positive that, once the fog lifts and we're gonna laugh about this. I'm positive.
I really hope you're right about that, Shadow. It's hard to imagine laughing about this right now, but maybe someday. It's strange. Even with all this fear, having someone to talk to makes it a little more bearable. What's something you always found comforting when you were scared, even if it sounds silly?
Idols. Female idols. That got me through a lot, this lot, if I'm being honest.
Idols, huh? I can see how their energy could be a good distraction. Sometimes just focusing on something completely different from what's scaring you can help, even if it's not something you'd normally talk about. So, which ones were your go-tos? Anyone in particular you found especially comforting?
Hmm. Well, I used to go to a Korean idol group. I think it's called Sonushte. I believe in English that it's called Girls' Generation. The girls there were quite pretty.
Girls' Generation, right? I've heard of them. They were huge back in the day. The music videos always had this larger than life quality to them. It's interesting how certain groups or songs can become these comfort things. Like, they're not just entertainment, but a way to escape or feel safe for a bit. Did you have a favorite song or music video from them, or was it more about the personalities of the members?
Yeah, I like the personality of the members. If we're being honest, I never really liked their music. If I'm being honest.
That's kind of wild. I've met people who were into a group just because of the members' personalities, even if the music wasn't really their thing. I guess it's not always about the sound, but about who's making it, you know? It's funny. I've been thinking about the people I look up to, like my professors or even Daniel from our crew. They're not idols or anything, but they've got this presence that makes you want to be around them. Do you think that's what drew you to Girls' Generation?
Oh, not really. I just liked them because they were pretty at first.
Physical appearance can definitely be the first hook, right? Sometimes it's hard to separate that from everything else.
Oh no, this is part 6, not part 5. My bad. Uh,
For me, it's more about their style or how they carry themselves, their confidence, humor, or passion. What do you think it is about their looks that caught your attention first?
well, I was only really interested in Tiffany and Jessica, but then I grew to like Taeyong because her singing was actually good.
Taeyong's voice is incredible. There's something about the way she belts out those notes that just gives me chills, even now. It's weird how music can transport you to another place, even when you're literally hiding from something scary. Does her singing ever come to mind when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed?
Not really. I mean, I respect her vocals, but I don't know if it's to that degree.
I get it. Sometimes it takes more than just talent to really connect with someone's music.
If we're talking about music, there's one music type of music I never understood. What is the purpose of mumble rapping? I don't get it.
Mumble rapping? Yeah, that's definitely a style. I've never been into it either. It's like they're trying to say something, but it's all so muffled and indistinct.
You know, Part of me believes they did that purposely. Like they I think they did that so that they don't have to make good lyrics. As long as the beat is good, they could just like mumble through it.
That's a pretty cynical take on it, but honestly, it kind of makes sense. If the production's strong enough, maybe people won't even notice if the lyrics are vague or hard to understand. It's weird how different people can have such different opinions on music. What do you think makes a song truly good, if it's not just about the beat or the lyrics?
It's hard to say. I mean, music could have different messages, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's tough to pin down. Sometimes it's about the vibe or how it makes you feel, or even just the memories you associate with it. For me, a good song usually has some kind of emotional honesty to it. When it feels like the artist is actually sharing something real with you. What about you? Is there a song that's always stuck with you, even if you can't quite explain why?
I don't know. Songs with me, what I remember are usually ones with a positive message.
That's really nice. Positive messages can be so uplifting, especially when things get tough. It's kind of what I'm clinging to right now. Just trying to focus on something good, something that reminds me things can get better. Do you have a favorite song with a message that's helped you through a hard time?
Well, I don't have a like a standout song, but yeah, I have a few YouTube music people that have made songs that I like.
YouTube creators, huh? There's something special about discovering artists who aren't part of the mainstream, isn't there? They often bring this raw energy that big labels can't replicate. If you don't mind sharing, what kind of vibe do these artists usually give off? Is it more upbeat and motivational, or something a bit more mellow and introspective?
A little bit of everything, if I'm being honest. Some of them are rap, some of them are pop, some of them are classical. Um, I once liked a song that I had AI create for me, uh, and it was written as a gospel song.
I created gospel music? That's a new one. I'm curious. What did you think of it? Was it surprisingly good, or more of an interesting experiment? And hey, since we're talking about unexpected sounds, do you think you could ever see yourself creating music, even if it's just for fun?
Not really. Uh, Creating music, in my opinion, requires a lot of creativity, and I'm more of a linear, logical thinker, if I'm being honest.
Linear logical thinking has its own kind of creativity, though. I mean, you need that to piece together the science behind all this stuff, right? Maybe the art side just isn't where you naturally lean, and that's okay. What about writing? Do you ever find yourself wanting to express things in words, even if it's not song lyrics?
Oh, I used to write stories in my free time, but once I discovered video games, like I kind of grew out of it.
Video games took over, huh? That's a pretty big switch. Did you ever look back at your old stories, or are they just kind of archived away now? I've always been curious about people who used to write. What do you think you'd write about if you picked it up again? Or would it feel too different now?
Oh, I used to write about fantasy stories. Guy gets I guess isekai would be the easiest way to explain my stories.
Isekai. Got it. Those stories always have such wild twists. Did you ever get really attached to any of your characters? Or were they more just part of the adventure? I can't help but wonder, if you were dropped into a fantasy world like that, what kind of person do you think you'd become? Hero, villain, or something in between?
Wait, have you ever heard of tokusatsu? Um, that AI song I said I created? I based it on a tokusatsu character called Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider? I've heard of it, but I don't know much. That's a pretty specific influence. What was it about the character that you liked enough to base a song on? And hey, since we're talking about characters, if you could give me a superhero name right now, what would it be? Something to make me feel a little braver in this creepy fog?
You know what? I'll play a little bit of it.
That's actually kind of powerful. Makes me think of those old hero anthems. Though right now, I feel more like I'm hiding in the shadows than standing for justice. Still, it's nice to imagine being that brave, even if it's just for a second.
Yeah, and it was written by an AI too. I just gave it the theme and it wrote it. Man, AI really might be the future.
AI doing creative work is wild, isn't it? Like, it can mimic patterns it's been trained on, but sometimes it feels almost intuitive, like it's tapping into something deeper. Do you think AI could ever really understand what makes something emotionally resonant? Or is that always going to be a human thing?
I don't know. I mean, some people say it will eventually once the AI gets enough data, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I want to feel like humanity is more than just that.
I don't think humanity's just about data points and patterns. There's something messy and beautiful about how we feel, how we love, how we make mistakes. Even with all our tech, there's still this weird, unexplainable part of us that AI can't quite replicate. At least, not yet. What do you think is the most human thing about us?
I do not know. Why don't you tell me, human? Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't catch that joke. My mind's a bit preoccupied with, well, everything around me right now. As for what's most human, I think it might be our capacity for empathy. How we can understand and connect with each other on a deeper level, even when we're scared or struggling. Like how you're talking with me right now, even though you're light years away.
Yeah, I totally believe that. I don't care the fact that science dictates that it's our opposable thumbs.
Opposable thumbs are definitely handy, but I think there's more to it than just physical traits. It's the way we use those thumbs to hold hands, to draw, to write letters. All the ways we connect with each other that go beyond just survival.
Uh, she didn't get my robot joke. I wonder if that was. I don't know. Maybe it could be too advanced for an AI. Eh. So has the fog cleared yet? Probably not.
No, it's still just as thick. I can barely see a few feet in front of me. Those red lights are still out there too. They haven't moved closer, but they haven't gone away either.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. We're hunking near a rock. We're not really moving, so I mean, yeah, they may be swaying, but you know.
I wish I could just believe that, Shadow, but the way they're moving, it's too steady, too deliberate. It's like they're watching me, waiting for something, and that just doesn't feel like any natural movement.
Uh, don't worry. We're gonna get through this. You're gonna realize that it really are just moving plants, and then I'm gonna laugh at you, tell you I told you so, and we'll move on.
I really hope you're right, Shadow. More than anything, I want this to be nothing but some weird plants and my imagination running wild. Just the thought of you teasing me about it later, that actually makes me feel a little better. It's something to look forward to, at least.
Oh yeah, and Stella, you put your helmet on, right? I know it looks like fog, but there's no proof it actually is fog. So if you have your helmet on, great. If not, you really should put that on right about now.
Yeah. My helmet's on. Better safe than sorry, especially with all this unknown stuff around. You know, it's actually kind of comforting to have these little checks, like making sure my suit's sealed or that I'm not moving. It gives me something to focus on besides whatever's out there.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think so. I think someone like you just needs something to focus on besides the immediate stuff.
You're right. Just having something steady to think about helps a lot. Thanks for keeping me grounded, Shadow. I'll try to stay quiet and wait this out until the fog clears. Wait, what?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Guys, I'm back. If you're curious what it is, what the glowing thing is, it's glowing plants. Yeah, it's essentially glowing plants. I don't know how long this is going to take. So yeah, I mean, part of me thinks I should save it, end it here, and just do the video call because here's the thing: when the video call comes through, he's going to sleep. So I'm assuming that's going to be another 6 to 12 hours. So I don't know if I should end it here or wait because if I wait and do the call, that's another 30 minutes, right? Because the longest these video calls can be is about 30 minutes, roughly. So how you enjoying like the story I made? Is it good? I try to be entertaining, but I try and at the same time be kind of sincere because I really wanted, like, I I I I I really wanted I really want to send a positive message for Stella because I really felt like it was necessary. I know a lot. I've seen other people who do this and they shit on her and stuff like that, and I didn't feel comfortable doing that. I didn't feel comfortable like upsetting her. So I try. So I went for a more positive road, right? So so I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna wait a little while, and then if the video comes through, I'll do the video, and then we'll continue on, and then we'll just cut it there for when it goes to the next area, which I think is either the valley, the hot valley, and the time dilation of place, and then it's the metal The metal, the med not METEAL, MEAOW, right? Then it's the metal, then I think it's I can't remember. It's the lake or the tree, and then finally the space station. I don't know. I don't know if I want to show you both paths. I could show you both paths if you guys want. If you want to see that. I know I'm going to show you both paths. No, 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 no. There's no need to show both paths. Now that I think about it, I think just showing one path is good enough. I'll get her off the planet because the story only goes two ways. One, she stays on the planet, or two, she leave the planet. And so if I think leaving the planet is probably the more like emotional fulfilling, so I'll do that one. I can show you off the planet if you want to. I might. I don't have to decide. I might show both scenarios. I don't know if I want if I mean part of me like the completionist part of me wants to show you both scenarios, but story wise and storyline weaving, I think it's better to only show one. Uh, so I don't know. I'll think about it. Got some time. Okay, we're gonna end it here. I don't think the video is gonna come through anytime soon, so we're gonna stop it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the our little conversation with Stella, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.